Okay, today guys, I'm going to be showing you League City, Texas, in particular the west side of League City. We're going to talk about the growth, the new development, all the cool opportunities that you can see here in League City, in particular on the west side, as well as showing you some other parts of League City. So let's get into it right now. Hey, so my name is Kevin Mangum. I'm a local realtor here in Houston, Texas. If this is your first time to my channel, I talk any and everything Houston, Texas, everything related to real estate, everything as far as living here in the Houston area. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can keep up with the content that we're providing, as well as if you're coming back, please share, comment, just make sure we're giving you good content that helps you and your family when you're making a decision to relocate here to Houston. With that being said, today I'm talking to you about League City, Texas. We're going to talk about the west side of League City and the growth that is coming up here in the near future here in League City. You can see some of these areas are already in development, and some are on the phase of actually being completed by the end of this year, maybe even further back. Just depends on kind of the economy and everything that's going on, right? But in particular, we're going to talk about what's behind me. Right now, you see these clear fields behind me. This is the Stedman tract. This particular tract is over 800 acres. It was purchased by Hillwood Development. Hillwood Development is a Ross Perot development. They have done some development throughout the state of Texas. One in particular is Pomona, which is in Manville. That's south of Pearland. That's a beautiful subdivision, and it's still getting built out as well. But this particular subdivision, they're expecting the first phase of lots to be the summer of 2024. They also expect to have over 1,800 plus homes. I can tell you Hillwood is expecting to spend over $215 million in this development. So it's going to be a beautiful development. I think you will see with the connection of the Westwood community, which we'll talk about here in a second. I actually shot a video with one of their model homes, Cahovanian. This will be a beautiful connection, and you'll see what that looks like when it comes to the other aspects, other subdivisions that we're going to be seeing too as well. The other thing with this particular subdivision, it will be, as of right now, either CCISD or Friends with ISD, which you can do the research. Those both are highly recommended ISDs, and those are things you can expect if you're trying to relocate your family here to the west side of League City. So with that being said, I'm going to go and show you Westwood. We can talk a little bit more about their development and what they have going on right now in their subdivision. Right now I'm standing in the middle of Westwood subdivision. Westwood subdivision, it's probably from Hillwood development that I just showed you, it's less than a mile. Matter of fact, I don't even want to call it a mile from each other. And the cool thing about these particular subdivisions I'm going to be showing you, they're all less than a mile from each other. Now with Westwood, it sits on 500 acres. You're looking at about 1,364 homes. This community has already started their development. It's been around for a little while now. I want to say it started around 2014, 2015, and they're working on Section 9. So right behind me, you can kind of hear them working in the background. They're going to have a total of 12 sections. So they're expecting Section 9 to be completed at the end of 2023. They expect the total development to hopefully be finished around 2026. So if you're looking to move into this side of League City and you want to kind of get inventory, they have some inventory right now that you can look into purchasing. So out of all the new developments, they're currently the only one right now that actually have homes available. But what I'm gonna do next is actually show you the other new development that's already broke ground. That's Westland Ranch. And so we're gonna take a look at Westland Ranch, talk a little bit more about that. But before we do, I forgot to mention, they also have in this side of the Westwood subdivision, they have Campbell Elementary. I said that on the other videos before on the Cahovanian model home video. This school actually supports Galveston County and Brazoria County, blind and deaf. So it's a very unique school. It was developed when the subdivision got developed, and it supports some of the local, not just Westwood, but it also supports some of the other subdivisions that are nearby. So with that being said, let's go take a look at Westland Ranch and get some more information about that particular development as well. the middle of Westland Ranch. subdivision, their new development. This development is going to sit on 838 acres. So I don't have all the details around how many particular homes are going to be built, but if we go along with what Westwood was building out with a 500 acres, you can expect to be close to about 1,800 homes. Just the same thing as Hillwood development. One thing about this particular development, you're going to have Ashton Woods, which you see the model home right behind me. You're going to have D.L. Horton, as well as K. Hovanian. Those are the builders are right now. They're planning on having all of the bells and whistles that you get with a lot of the new developments, rec center, parks, pools. They're going to have everything you can look for in the community. As far as price point, as of right now, it's starting around $300,000. Don't have the particulars on what each builder will be expecting to build out for us, how many homes and their exact price point. But as of right now, they're expected to start between the $300,000 on up. This particular part of the subdivision, or this particular subdivision, connects to Westwood, as well as Westover Park, which is right in front of that subdivision. And then, like I said, the Hillwood development is right there. So as you can see, just on the west side alone, you got 3 major developments. I didn't mention the other developments that are in the process, are still going through some approval processes, which is Georgetown. Georgetown is on the borderline of Friendswood as well as Alvin. I think they purchased over 2,000 acres. You got Lloyd, PUD. That's also on the west side, which that's going to be close to the other subdivision that we're going to go check out here in a few minutes, which is the Samara subdivision. That's also in the process of being built out as well. So these homes are not, lots are not just yet available. I know some builders have signs and they're available, but they're not yet developed a pure plan on when everything's going to get started. But I can tell you, if you have questions or you're looking to move into this area, or you'd like to know more information, let us know. Give us a call, a text, and we'll be able to kind of guide you in the direction with those particular builders you might have interest in. With that being said, we're going to take a look at some of the other subdivisions that are coming here on the west side, as well as show you Magnolia Creek, show you some of those subdivisions that are already entrenched here in League City, and see what they have to offer. Okay guys, so now currently I'm standing in the middle of Samara. Samara is a subdivision that is currently, as you can see, is being mapped out. This is still on the west side, which is less than 2 miles away from Westwood, Westland Ranch, as well as the Hillwood development. I took you guys briefly through Magnolia, showed you Magnolia golf course, which is a beautiful golf course. If you're a golfer, it's like playing at St. Andrews. We also are connected to Brittany Lakes, among some of the already existing subdivisions that are in this side of League City. This particular subdivision is going to be over 12,000 acres. Lennar and Beezer are the 2 builders as of right now. The price points haven't been finalized, but they all say start around 300,000 and up. Subdivision for our school district, currently right now, I don't know the specifics. Some say CCISD, some say Dickinson ISD, but they haven't gotten that really confirmed yet. This also is tied to Lloyd PUD, which is another subdivision that will be happening as well. I think I said earlier that Georgetown had purchased over 2,000 acres. I know for sure Lloyd purchased over 2,000 acres. We'll have a map so you can see the details and the breakdown of the development here in League City, particularly the west side. So I'll make sure I provide that map for you so you can kind of see all the details around the new development. But with that being said, I just want to show you a little bit more of League City, take you to the east side, show you a little bit of Hidden Lakes, which is a existing development that's already completed and finished, as well as taking you to the marina so you can see all the cool things that you get with living here in League City, Texas. So let's go take a look. Okay, guys, so currently right now we're in the marina right here in South Shore Harbor. This is the east side of League City. Like I shared with you earlier, I want to take you and show you a little bit of the other side of League City, which I took you through Hidden Lakes, South Shore Harbor, just kind of giving you a little bit of viewpoint of what you can get here on the east side. Those communities are existing communities. You saw South Shore Harbor and the golf course, which that golf course is in conjunction with Magnolia Creek Golf Course, so you can play multiple courses. But the big thing about League City here, you're close to the water. You're right down the street from Kima Boardwalk, probably 5 minutes. I didn't mention that League City is located probably 35 to 40 minutes from downtown Houston, another 30 minutes from Galveston. So you're in between everything. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You get a nice community to raise your kids in. You also get the opportunity to be close to the water. You're able to get to downtown, some of the other attractions here in the Houston area, as well as get to Galveston, Texas if you decide to just kind of want to be by the beach. But if you have any questions about relocating to Houston or relocate in the Houston area, please give us a call, email, text. We'd love to help you and your family with that relocation. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a blessed day.